Pigs in Heaven is a 1993 novel by Barbara Kingsolver and serves as a sequel to her debut work, The Bean Trees. The story begins in rural Kentucky, where Alice Greer wakes up in the dead of night feeling deeply lonely. Her husband, absorbed by the television, offers her little comfort. To soothe herself, Alice steps outside into the moonlight, wearing only her nightgown, and for a moment imagines herself as the queen of her small garden. Her thoughts drift to her cousin, Sugar, who was her childhood companion and now lives in Oklahoma on the Cherokee Nation. Just thinking about Sugar brings Alice some sense of connection. Meanwhile, Alice's daughter Taylor and Taylor's adopted daughter, 6-year-old Turtle, are on a vacation in the Grand Canyon. During their trip, Turtle witnesses a bizarre accident at the Hoover Dam, where a man named Lucky Buster falls off the edge. Turtle immediately alerts her mother, and they manage to get a rescue team's attention, catapulting them into the media spotlight. They drive Buster home, then return to Tucson, only to be invited to appear on the Oprah Winfrey Show alongside other children who have saved lives. After their return to Tucson and the fleeting fame from the show, it seems that Taylor and Turtle's lives will return to normal. They live on the outskirts of Tucson with Taylor's boyfriend Jax, in a cluster of modest stone dwellings inhabited by artists and academics. Jax is clearly smitten with Taylor, but Taylor remains uncertain about her feelings for him. Just as she begins to settle back into her routine, a lawyer from the Cherokee Nation, Annawake Fourkiller, arrives to question Taylor about Turtle's adoption. After seeing Turtle on Oprah, Annawake immediately recognizes her as a Cherokee child. Taylor had shared on the show the unusual story of Turtle's adoption, how a woman in a bar in Oklahoma handed her the baby. Annawake references the Indian Child Welfare Act of 1978, which mandates that Cherokee children cannot be adopted without tribal consent. Angry and defensive, Taylor asserts that she never sought to adopt a child and that motherhood was something thrust upon her. Taylor felt as though she had no choice but to care for the baby girl, who was barely clinging to life after suffering horrific abuse. Years later, Taylor has raised Turtle into a vibrant, healthy young girl. But their peaceful life is disrupted when they face the threat of Annawake, who seeks to reclaim Turtle. Fearing that her daughter might be taken away, Taylor takes Turtle and flees to Arizona. They hear rumors that Annawake is close by, prompting another escape, this time to Las Vegas. As they settle there, Turtle begins to experience flashbacks of her traumatic past, triggered by any hint of separation from her mother. In Las Vegas, the pair gamble away their dwindling savings. Alice, concerned for her daughter and granddaughter, arrives to offer support and to escape her troubled marriage. Back in Tucson, Jax begins an affair with his landlady, Gundy. That same night, he receives a letter from Annawake. In the letter, Annawake shares the story of losing her twin brother, Gabe, who was adopted by a white family in Texas when they were just 10. She explains that her pursuit of Turtle is for the child's own benefit, as children raised outside the Cherokee Nation often suffer and lose touch with their heritage. Jax calls Taylor to read her the letter, deepening her anxiety. Meanwhile, Alice realizes that they will eventually have to confront Annawake and Turtle's future. She calls her cousin Sugar at the Cherokee Nation to arrange a discussion about Turtle's case. Taylor, having forgiven Jax for his affair, wants to return home, but Alice informs her that they must go to the Cherokee Nation as they've been subpoenaed by Annawake. Upon their arrival, Turtle immediately recognizes her grandfather, Cash, triggering an emotional reaction from him. Neither side is willing to let Turtle go. After meetings with the tribe's social worker, Annawake announces that they have agreed on joint custody. Taylor will continue to raise Turtle, but Turtle will spend at least 3 months each year with her Cherokee family on the nation. Following this ruling, Cash asks Alice to marry him, envisioning a future where Turtle can spend those months with both her grandparents. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.